Hey everybody, just fed my 125 here in the evening and I put a bunch of crumbled up algae wafers in the bottom and some of my smaller Hypancistrus species in the bottom, the chocolate zebras and then the bristlenose, have all come out. I'm trying to get them on video. You can see over here this long fin. Well, now you can't because the snakeskin gouramis in the way, but that one down there is a long finned bristlenose female, which is why there's no bristles. Of course, these other fish are not going to cooperate. There's another one of my chocolate zebras. I have 3 of them in the tank. There's another one hiding right there. And we have another one that lives in these caves in the rocks back there, if you can see that one. They're really cool little fish. They're not really outgoing, but they're not super reclusive either. As you can see, they're out and about, and as long as I don't move around too much, they will stay out. I'm actually kind of surprised they're as out as they are now. Usually when I start talking, my voice carries and it goes right into the tank and scares the fish. So this is a pretty good look at them. But they do a pretty good job at keeping the tank clean. I do put algae wafers in all my tanks that have any kind of, I'll just call them Loriacaridae, L number fish, because in addition to algae and offwalks, they need a well-balanced diet, and I just want to make sure that they're all well fed. So I always put algae wafers in any tanks that have any kind of Pleco or Hypancistrus species or anything else. And I have a third one that lives down here underneath of this piece of wood. And if you'll see this piece of woodwork here, you'll notice how clean and scraped it is. And that is because the chocolate zebras, the Hypancistrus species, and this goes for most Hypancistrus species, need wood in their diet. I know some don't, but most Hypancistrus species actually need the wood. It has something to do with the fiber in the diet, and I believe the fiber acts in a similar way that the grit in a chicken's gizzard would act, in that it helps to grind up other food that the animal's eating. So the wood fiber is a very important part of their diet. And you can see in here, as lush and green as this tank is, all of the wood is scraped pretty much clean, just like the rocks and everything else. I wish they'd do a better job on the front glass here, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. They really do keep the rocks and everything clean. But if you look at the wood, you can see how really, really clean that is. So if you are thinking about getting any kind of, I'll say, Pleco for the time being, whether it's a simple rubber lip that you can get at your big chain pet store, or it's something a little more exotic, look into that before you make your decision whether or not to buy it. And of course, it's always as simple as, if you don't have any wood in your tank, you can just add a simple piece of driftwood, any kind of Mopani wood, anything that's, you know, you can readily buy at your big chain pet store, or even, you know, you can buy them online if you don't mind just having some random piece of wood shipped to the house, and you're good to go. That's all you really need to do to make sure these fish have the proper amount of fiber in their diet. I'm going to try to get up close to this one before the video is over, and we'll get a little better look. I'm really surprised they're staying out the way they are. Maybe they're getting more and more used to me. I guess I've had these for, I don't know, maybe at least 2 years now. It hasn't been a real long time. They're a fairly new addition, but I think I've had them for about 2 years. And then this bristlenose that never really is making an appearance, you can kind of see it back there, the long fin. I've had that one for probably 3 to 3.5 years now. This one's a little older and has been in this tank, or been with this community. This community actually used to be in another tank, and when I moved it over here, I moved that with it. And then, I don't know, maybe like I said 2 years ago, I guess I added these chocolate zebras. I got a really good deal from a local breeder, and I bought 4 of them. 1 didn't survive, but the other 3 did. So there you go, nothing specific. They were just out and about and looking cool, so I thought I would get them on video for you. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you're subscribed. I got lots and lots of fish and tanks and everything, and you don't want to miss any of the stuff I got coming up. Don't forget, this is my 125-gallon tank. Thanks for watching this one. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you real soon.